camping season is upon us and it is time to get ready and head out. So the first thing I did was go and get our axe sharpened. So I got my axe and my hatchet both sharpened, and there's a local guy in Winnipeg here, lives in the St. Vital area, and he does axe sharpening, and I think I paid $40 in total for both axes. But if we're going to have a fire, we need axes, but we also need fire starters. So today's video is going to be all about creating fire starters. Hi there, welcome to On the Off Ramp. My name is Wade, and I'm here today to help you with fire starters. For RVing and camping, it's always great to have something to start a fire, especially if it's a little bit of a wet day or a rainy day, or you don't have a lot of kindling. So I'm going to make some fire starters today that you can take with you camping or even use at your home fire pit area. Later on, we'll also be reviewing some water bottles, and you'll have a chance to win 2 water bottles, portable folding water bottles made out of silicone rubber, no BP products. We'll give you more details on that later, so make sure you're subscribed and make sure you hit the notification bell. So this is a first time experiment for me, and I have not created these before, so I'm going to create some fire starters made out of paraffin wax, and I'm going to use hickory chips. So I have a couple of bags of leftover fire chips that I use in my barbecue, and this bag is getting a little old already, so I think I'm going to use these up. I'm going to use hickory chips. It's going to all be put into an egg container, and then I'm going to use paraffin wax and melt the wax directly in a pot. I'm going to try that. I bought a new pot at the dollar store for that, so we're going to see how that works, and off we go. Okay, so I've got my cheap $5 pot that I purchased from the dollar store, and they say to use a pot that you aren't going to use for cooking because it's very hard to get the wax out of there. So I'll take that and I'll turn my heat up to medium, and I'll get 1 block of wax. There we go, got 1 block of wax out here, and we're going to try 1 package. And we'll keep an eye on this because you don't want to get it too hot. It can cause problems. So I've got 1 block of wax in the pot, and I'm going to just try 1 for now just to see. We're not going to get it too hot, because if you do get it too hot, it can be flammable as well too, apparently. So we're going to try to stay away from that, and we'll see how this works out. We'll see how long it takes to melt. Slight change of plans. I put 2 pieces of wax in there because I have an 18 egg container, so we'll see how that works out. Okay, while we're waiting for the wax to melt, I'm going to quickly put wood chips into the egg container. And I think you can be generous with this. The more wood in there, probably the better. The wax is to keep it in place and to keep it dry and help ignite it later on. So we'll put quite a few wood chips in there. Another thing I've read is people will use dryer lint. We had a whole whack load of dryer lint, and the day before I got this great idea of making fire starter, Lorraine threw it all away because we hadn't even thought about doing this. So we'll use wood chips instead. Some people also buy cedar flakes or cedar shavings that are used in pet beds, like for guinea pigs and things like that. So you can use cedar like that as well too. Or these wood chips should work good too. Okay, I gotta hurry here and check on my wax and see how that's doing. All right, that's filled. Some people also put lighter fluid they mix in with the wax. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stay just with the wax. It is they're slowly starting to melt. Oh yeah, I splashed one. Left a good wax drippings everywhere, so be careful for splashing. It can be very hot as well too. Okay, so it took about 5 minutes for the wax to melt inside this pot. So that actually was much faster than I thought it would be, and I was hoping for an old camping kettle that I could pour the wax in, but I'll just do it like this without making a mess. I have used a cookie sheet underneath covered with foil because I don't want any of this to splash on the countertop. So the idea is to give it all a good soaking in wax. I'm also hoping that the hickory will give some nice aromas with the fire to get the fire started as well. From what I'm seeing, these fire starters should last for about 10 to 15 minutes, and that'll give a good fire. And if there's some moisture or some rain coming down, it doesn't kill the or it doesn't put out the fire or the flame that's coming from these things. So there we go. All right. So we'll put this away. We'll turn. Whoops. That's gonna be hot. We'll turn the element off. Okay. So I used 2 bricks of Pero wax from the box that I have. Probably I could have used 4, but that's all I have for now. So we're going to try this out. We're going to see how that works. We'll let it dry off. It takes about 24 hours for it to dry totally, and then we're going to go try it out and create a fire. All right, today it's time for a trial of our fire starter. So I'm going to get some wood ready. I've got my freshly sharpened axe, and we're going to cut some wood apart and make us a little fire. All right, I'm a log cabin builder, so we're gonna just get a basic into here. We're just gonna make a small fire for today. Thanks to my sister-in-law and brother-in-law for allowing me to use their yard. Let's see if I have enough small stuff in here. So we're still waiting for our van to come back, so we can't get out and go camping right now. Hopefully early next week we'll have our camper back, and then we'll be heading out and trying it out. But for now, we're going to use their backyard. We're going to build a fire with the fire starter we just made, and we'll see how well this works. Actually, I think I'll put a bit of this into here. Hang on, I get my fire starter. Okay. I guess we don't need that anymore. I'll cut out one corner. We'll slide that under there. Put some wood over top. Okay, this is the test. So the only kindling I used was a couple of branches that were already in the fire pit here. And I cut them to a fair size here, the pieces of wood, so we'll see how fast this gets going. Okay, and it's about 27 minutes after the hour. We'll see how long that little cube will burn as well too. Okay, so the fire went well, but now I'm going to show you these little plastic clips. Or actually, they're silicone rubber, not plastic. And it comes in this nice little box, which of course is going to get blown away. It's a very windy day here today. Well, there it goes. I'll have to pick that up yet. So it's nice and compact. To open it up, you open up the top lid. We'll hang on to that so that doesn't blow away. Undo the rubber band and unfold it. And you have a nice little cup. And it's a great water bottle. It keeps the temperature of the water cool. And it's silicone, so it's safe. There's no BP products you have to worry about. And to fill it, just squeeze on here and twist open the top. And there you go. So stay tuned to the end of this video. We'll be making some announcements. We'll be giving away a bottle. Actually, we're giving away 2 bottles. So one winner will get 2 water bottles. And all you need to do is make sure you're subscribed to the channel and make sure that you've got the notification bells on so that you get notification for the next video. So in the next video, we'll be giving away 2 water bottles like this as well too. And I'll have some details on the screen somewhere here about discounts on these water bottles as well too through Amazon. Well, it looks like our fire is going pretty good, pretty easy. That didn't take much. Just gonna look and see. There's still quite a bit of the Firestarter is still down there yet, so. That's working well. I think we have a winner. Okay, so we've been burning for about 4 minutes and there's still quite a bit of the Firestarter down there yet. So that'll keep on burning. So if your wood is a little bit wetter, this wood was nice and dry, thank goodness. But if your wood was a little bit wetter, this would still help get it going. You might have to cut smaller pieces, but it still works. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, they say. So the ingredients on the Firestarter were easy. It's an egg carton. I used wood chips from a barbecue bag for wood chips for barbecuing to give you flavor. I just used little wood chips like that, and paraffin wax. And I probably could have added a bit more wax, but it seems to be working just fine like this as well too. So I can't quite smell the hickory over the birch, but the birch smells pretty good too. So there we go. The Firestarter works. Thanks for joining us today. I hope that the information we have for you is helpful. If you have any questions on the Firestarters, feel free to send us a note. We'll gladly help you out. On our next video, hopefully we'll have our van back. It's out for repairs right now and we're getting it all ready for spring. And we're hoping to start getting it ready next week. So we'll see in about 2 weeks probably we should have our next video out, and that'll be just preparing for spring camping and summer camping. And remember to win the water bottles, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. And next week, or our next video anyway, we will have information on how to win those 2 portable water bottles. Now, we've made quite a few plans for camping already this year, and we're hoping that we can get out soon. We're hoping actually at the beginning of May somewhere that we can get out for a few days here and there. We still have quite a few commitments here at home, so we can't get away just yet, but in the middle of April, or middle of May, I mean, we'll be heading out to Alberta to do some camping there and meeting some very good friends. But we know that plans can change and things change in our lives. So we also know that we need to hold our plans loosely. So until next week, have a great camping time.